I remember writing my first song with my good friend Liz one summer back when we were about 13 years old. She was an amazing musician, and we loved to sing harmony. And I, had this old guitar that my brother gave me, and I knew my 3 chords, and we wrote this song, and we shared it with the family, and of course they clapped, and we took songs to the nursing home. And before I went off to college, I met Jesus. He came and got me. He kept sending people, and I was working at this music store, and he kept sending people in to talk to me about him, and I'm just like, someone is out to get me. So by the 3rd person, I thought, okay, yes. And actually then all of the songs that I started writing came out as praise and worship songs. That's just that was the only variety that came out anymore. And at one point in my mid-20s, I remember receiving a prophetic word saying that the time would come when I would be recording my original songs. And I thought, well, that's a beautiful idea, but I don't really have that many great songs yet. And so I just believed there was going to be good songs coming. If I was going to be recording, I was going to need a lot more songs. And later, when I did start writing and recording, I remembered that word and how important that was to give me the confidence to keep moving in that direction, and investing the time and the resources and asking other people to do the same thing. But with that prophetic word, it's just so important to be walking in the things that God's prepared in advance for you to do. But as it turned out, God actually used my singing preschooler, Elena, to unexpectedly catapult me into the recording studio because I thought her voice was so cute. And I knew how quickly voices change because I was a public school music teacher for many years, and I was on leave at the time, and I had heard, I'm telling you, thousands of children's voices by the time my girls were born. And so I knew I wasn't just like this proud mama thinking that she was somehow particularly exceptional. The truth was my years of experience informed my opinion about that. And by the way, you can hear her distinct little kindergarten voice on It's Gonna Be a Really Good Day, and the cleanup song, and a few others in there. Fortunately, as the Lord would have it, my 2 older daughters, Alia and Nadia, were also what I call wired for worship. So music was quickly becoming an Abboud family affair. My husband was very supportive in my decision to resign my teaching position. I was so agonized about, leaving my career, and this is what I went to college for, and got my master's degree, and I just walking away from it is for sure. The season came as my girls were in elementary school that new songs started coming more quickly, and when I look back, I kind of get amused at where the songs were downloaded to me. Like they happened in the van a lot when I was waiting to pick up the girls or dropping them off. And one time I wrote a song while I was vacuuming, and it was actually, amusingly enough, from Psalm 46:10. Be still and know that I am God. And I'm like, vacuuming. And I was like, I wonder what key that motor was in that I was singing along to. I wrote songs walking in the park. I wrote songs in ice arenas during my daughter's skating lessons. And as those songs started coming, I was able to try out the songs on the Sunday school classes. Actually, some of the Sunday school children ended up in the studio with me and some of the songs. And we got to work with some amazing adult musicians, recording artists, arrangers, artists, for our CD cover, and the parents, of course. The parents bringing their kids to all these recording sessions and concerts. Yeah, I remember one day after I finished that first CD, I was really exhausted, I'd given it my all, and body, mind, soul, and spirit. And I thought, that's my opus. I'm done. I got it accomplished, and now I can celebrate that. I put 17 songs on that CD, and thinking that was going to be my only one. So I bravely asked the Lord, so what's next? And he very clearly spoke to me from Psalm 149, verse 1. Sing to the Lord a new song, sing his praise in the midst of the assembly of the faithful. And I was very aware that that meant I was going to turn my little group of recording artists into a choir. And of course, my first thought was, what are we going to wear? We can't just show up wearing what we want to. Isn't that silly? I also realized when we finished the CD that we didn't have a name for ourselves. We were just a bunch of Sunday school kids. So I started asking the kids, what do you think we should call ourselves? And so they were giving us their ideas, and that's how we ended up with the New Song Kids Choir, moving from the spirit realm to the natural realm. And we started rehearsing every week. I'm so thankful for New Hope Church, which gave us space to rehearse. So we went on to record a total of 4 CDs, Stand Up and Praise Him. And then we had our pro-life CD, which is He Knows My Name. It's so beautiful. And our Christmas CD, The Best Gift. It is very exciting to have a fresh opportunity to share these songs again to a whole new generation and have lyric videos created for us so they can be sung instead of just listened to. John the Baptist says to his disciples right there in the John 3, he says, no one can receive anything unless God gives it from heaven. And he was basically telling his disciples, you go and follow Jesus. And that's how I felt about this whole adventure of writing these songs, that it was something that God gave me from heaven, and I treasure it, value it. And I'm so thankful for everyone that was involved and how we got to do it together as a community and became a big family, really. Psalm 40, verse 3 is on our first CD, and it was a verse that will mean much to me the rest of my life. And it says, He gave me a new song to sing. It is a song of praise to our God. Many people will see what He has done and stand in awe before Him. They will put their trust in the Lord. And ultimately, that's the only thing that matters, is that people hear our music and put their trust in God. I'd like to thank each of you for loving and seeking God and for making an eternal difference in the lives of the children He's placed in your care. I pray that our music will inspire you to turn your heart to the Lord with renewed passion. You are plan A for the children you influence. Let me say that again. You are plan A for the children in your influence, and He is faithful. He knows exactly how to reward those who diligently seek Him. Yes, He does. Stay expecting, my friends.